What is happening, Pokemoshpitbeta? This is going to be my second upload to Pokemoshpitbeta, and it's an RU match today against a guy called JordanTears, who I better know as God of War from the Battle Frontier clan site that I'm a part of. Anyway, getting into the match here, I'm just going to lead with my Iron Rod as he goes for his Venipede Snemexy legs, and he's going to go for his spikes, so I just go to get up my Stealth Rocks. So Stealth Rocks without taking any damage is quite nice for me, so I've still got my Sturdy, and I know I can take a hit from some things. Now I just want to Dragon Tail him out because I want to phase him. But he switches himself, so I actually get a free Dragon Tail into this Feraligatr. Now I still have my Sturdy, and I know that no matter what he does to me, I can live a hit. So I'm just going to stay in and try and Earthquake him because I'm not too worried about Iron Rod now the rocks are up. And it actually, because it's physical, I just live it so well. It's incredible. So I know I can take another hit. I'm going to stay in as he goes for a Sword Stance just to get rid of him, because I do not want this thing setting up on me. I know they're dangerous when they are set up, because I am using one myself. So he goes into his Manectric, and these things are quite dangerous to a number of things in my team, as it was probably Specs, and it's got a good variety of moves, so I don't really want to switch into anything in case he predicts me. I've got Iron Rod, who I'm not too worried about losing right now, so I'm going to stay in and take an Overheat. Basically, his special attack's going to drop anyway. I'm going to try and bait him into using an electric type move, not realising he was spec'd at this point in the match, and I'm going to have to switch into my Electivire to get a Motor Drive, but he actually switches at the same time into his Magma, or Magmortarism, but he's named it Mag in Ode to Me, which I think is a nice touch, and I somehow managed to live a Fire Blast and get off an Earthquake of my own, so that's really nice. I mean, I really didn't think Magmortarism would live a thing. So Shut Up Meg, which is a Family Guy reference, I got a lot of time for that, is going to come in, and I'm just going to switch into my Mummy because my Mummy can take this thing on all day long. I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp because if he stays in, I'm quite happy to burn him. If he doesn't, he's got nothing that really wants to take a burn. Probably Uxie was the best thing to take a burn, being as it's more than likely special attacking, but it does have, you know, it's got a balanced set. It could be physical or special, but it is more than likely special attacking, but it's just actually a double screens set. But after the burn, I'm actually going to be able to take it down with Shadow Ball twice and burn, so it's, you know, it's not too hard for me to take down. And the screens, although they will be a bit annoying, are going to go down after a while. And as I've got my Mummy out, I can stall as he goes into his Venipede. So he goes for Toxic Spikes, as I'm just going to try and burn this thing because it's a lot less threatening to me burned, even if it is just a Toxic Spikes type thing. So I'm not too worried about it. Gonna switch now into my Roselia, which is going to get rid of his Toxic Spikes as he goes for his second layer, so I'm actually going to get a single layer of Toxic Spikes around me. Now his burn's taking its toll, so I'm just going to keep going for Spikes here, knowing that if he does attack me, this Roselia can take a hit with the Eviolite that I've got on it, and Spikes could help me in the long run, so it's always handy to have Spikes up, right? But it's just a bit of a Spike fest at the moment. Both of us are going for Spikes, and I've got to admit that his Spikes are not going to be as handy as mine. So you see there how much that Mega Horn did. Absolutely nothing because of the burn, and for that reason I know I can stay in and take another one. The only problem I've got is, do I go for a Sludge Bomb as I do here, which is not very effective, or do I go for Synthesis and hope that the burn will take him down in a couple of turns? Just decided to go for the Sludge Bomb and get rid of it on this turn, despite the fact that I'm now going to lose my Roselia to his Shut Up Meg. Anyway, Stone Edge is definitely going to take me down. Crit didn't matter, despite the amazing defenses on Roselia with the Eviolite. So I'm going to go back into my Mummy because I know I can wall this thing. I'm going to get poisoned, which is hindering me a little bit. But I can burn this, and once it's burned, it's no threat whatsoever. I just get a burn off. This is a really good set actually. This Mummy can take a lot of hits. A lot of people say, you know, it's not the best wall in the RU tier now, but for me it's actually a really good wall. Plus, as you see there, he loses his Reckless ability and gets the Mummy ability, which doesn't benefit him at all. So his attack power has actually just been weakened even more. And yeah, that's why I just love this set. Plus, I've got some special attack investment. So as you see there, I take him down quite comfortably with the Shadow Ball, although I would have done that without the special attack investment, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, now he's going to go into his Manectric again, and he makes a bit of a weird play here for me, but I know what he was trying to do. He goes for the switcheroo, and I think he was thinking that I might go for the Willow, which would give me choice specs and lock me into Will-O-Wisp while he gets the leftovers. But as he goes for the switcheroo, I'm not going to plan on burning him because he's completely special attacking. I can see that from a mile off. From the overheat on the first turn, I've worked out by now that he's specs, so I'm not going to go for a burn at all. Bit of a bad play, but I get a Shadow Ball with a specs, which I'm just going to love hitting, really. Anyway, guys, the next pokes, Fratigator, is going to die to the spikes, so I'm just going to say right now, while I've got time, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you'll come check out my channel where I've got all different tier battles. I'm really getting into different tiers right now, so come over, check out my videos, and it'd be great to see a lot of you come over and challenge me, and you know, seeing you on my channel would be great. So guys, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.